big deal because they were really hyping it up because they said it was going to replace the Sheridan, and it wasn't, you know, it was going to be a big piece of crap like the Sheridan was.
What time do you have?
So the time is, it's like 12:25. Sir.
Okay, because the show starts at 1. We want to make sure we run out of here for it.
Yeah, I don't want to do any kind of socio-faux pause.
I don't know whether I can talk over this vehicle or not, Alan. Alan asked me to give you a little pedigree of where this thing came from. AAI, as Alan said, got started back in 1950, and we've always been interested in lightweight vehicles as a multiplier on a battlefield. We were the developer in the mid-60s of the T-92 light tank, which is sitting up the main entrance at Aberdeen Proving Ground. Alan, I'll try to get it back for you, but I don't think I can. In the mid-60s, we also were a participant in the Army Scout Vehicle program, and we have given our prototype vehicle of the Army Scout also to the museum down here, and the team is diligently trying to get that up and operating. The Rapid Deployment Force tank, which is what you see out here in the field, was an orphan in the Marine Corps Mobile Protected Weapons System requirements. It was designed to be 14 tons in weight, be deliverable by a CH-53 helicopter, had a 75 millimeter gun platform, and the system was designed to stop 35 millimeter on the nose and 7.62 elsewhere. It has an armor applique kit. With when installed, she stopped 57 millimeter on the nose and 145 millimeter elsewhere. The RDF was designed to be airlifted onto the battlefield. As I said, low profile, minimum crew. This vehicle is a 3-man crew. We also developed one with a autoloader and a 2-man crew. She's high speed, highly maneuverable. It's based on an M113 track and suspension system. We had an experimental Allison powertrain in it, the X200, and a turbo Detroit diesel. I believe it was the first 350 6V model. She's got a revolutionary 75 millimeter cannon on it developed by a company called Ares. The designer of it's a fellow named Gene Stoner. Most of you have probably heard of. He's in the Ordnance Hall of Fame. He is the developer of the M16 rifle. 75 millimeter is a unique gun. It's got a rotary chamber, extremely high rate of fire. As I told someone earlier today, we can fire 1 round per second. We're somewhat limited in ammunition, so we don't do it too long. The Delta 3 version of this gun, which is in a variant that's now out of PACOM, featured a 3-inch longer chamber and sabot with a muzzle velocity in excess of 5,200 feet per second. If you notice the tube on that thing, she's designed for a very high-speed projectile. We fired it in excess of 5,200 feet per second. And with that round, we could defeat the NATO heavy triple armor. This thing had a superior performance to the standard 105 millimeter tank gun at that time. A little more history. The Mobile Protected Weapons System became the Mobile Protected Gun under joint Army-Marine Corps sponsorship. The Mobile Protected Gun had a man in the turret due to the Army wishes, so we have a man in the turret on this one. After the study contract, the Marines got out of the program because the gun had grown too much and weighed too much. Was no longer air transportable. The Mobile Protected Gun and the Mobile Protected Weapon System were all part of the Armored Combat Vehicle Technology Program. This was funded by DARPA, the Marine Corps, and the Army. Its main attraction was the high-speed tracked vehicle light, or the high-speed HSTVL. It was a tank very similar to this. They look very similar, except the HSTVL had a turbine engine in it, and she could get out and scoot. The Mobile Protected Gun eventually became the Armor Protected Gun, and the Army mandated 105 millimeter be used. The demise of the 75 millimeter was a lack of an existing ammunition base. We just couldn't afford to replace all those millions of 105 millimeter sitting out in the bunkers. AAI dropped out of the program at that time. I guess we still don't believe you could build a lightweight vehicle around a 105 gun. FMC tried, The program was canceled, so we still don't have a good lightweight gun to get out on the field by helicopter. The development of the RDF tank was a brainchild of our president, now retired, a fellow named Win Barr. Win was one of AI's founders and is in the Ordnance Hall of Fame. As I said, as is Gene Stoner. The collaboration of Win Barr and Gene Stoner in developing this vehicle, two legends of the ordnance field, make the RDF tank a truly unique vehicle. We are truly pleased that it has found this wonderful home, and we thank you.
Well, thank you very much. On cue, Mo, we really are grateful to you. We promise you, through my lifetime and a lot of lifetimes ahead, we're going to take care of this vehicle. We're going to share it with the public for as long as we can think of. Now, it's a small thanks in return for a tank, but we want you and Ron to look like Bubba's, just like we do. So there's a hat for each one of you. You're part of us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mo.